I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From Bankers Life Fieldhouse, tonight it's the Indiana Pacers getting set to match up with the New York Knicks. The opening tip won by the Pacers as we get underway in downtown Indianapolis. To Oladipo. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect. But pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Smith. Miles Turner. Rebound taken by the Knicks. Smith with the basketball. Down 2. Curling inside. Damontis. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Smith. Miles Turner snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Oladipo. And he hits.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Smith to the rim. On the pass, stolen by Indiana.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Yes, Victor Oladipo. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
And the finish off the nice step through.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Oladipo into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Smith into the front court. 8-2 our score. Had a chance, but it's no good.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
To Turner. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Screen coming. To Kevin Knox. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Oladipo. Julius Randle rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
The possession lies with New York. To Dennis Smith Jr. Takes stock of the floor. Smith. And counted at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Oladipo. Has a chance. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Oladipo. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Smith now into the front court. Margins 8. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Oladipo. Time for some new personnel into the game. Turner swats it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Cashes in for 2.
Actually getting it done the hard way, though.
Domantas Sabonis tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Screen coming. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Smith with it up top. They find themselves down 10. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Curling inside. Dennis Smith Jr. He's 3 for 7.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
The pass set it all up.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Dennis Smith Jr. has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 69% at the line. Knocks down the first.
Good shot, man. Number 11, Frank Tilakina. Subbing in for Indiana.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's Indiana basketball.
I'm here. I got ball.
Screen coming. From long range. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
You know, from a point guard was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Trying to cash in. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter, but the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
He made his first effort, but not that time. Neely Keenan into the front court. Down 11. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Oladipo into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. To Turner. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Turner. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock.
Knicks with the basketball. To Marcus Morris. Neely Keenan. Miles Turner with the block. Fourth this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Big finish that time for Julius Randle. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first.
Someone's not going to be happy about that. You have to be careful on the inbounds.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Going to launch beyond the arc. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Short jumper stays out.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
In the front court comes Smith. His guys currently down by 13. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. It'll stay New York basketball. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Neely Keenan. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Shot by Smith. Off the mark. To Oladipo. Yes, Victor Oladipo. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
The NBA's most improved player was a guy that always invested in himself, both on and off the court, but he always put in the work to be better. Was a sponge for information, an insatiable appetite to be the best. But the difference is, he's believing in himself. Whether that's singing at the NBA award show or performing at the highest level on the court, it's safe to say that Victor Oladipo has officially arrived.
Knocked loose. Indiana with the basketball. Oladipo. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about the vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Smith to Julius Randle.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Here comes the screen. To Turner. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
First foul in the last 2 minutes.
Miles Turner, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 78% at the line. Misses the first. Misses the second as well. Smith with the basketball. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Dennis Smith Jr. Pacers with the possession. To Turner. And they called a foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body to stay in front of the offensive player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching, though, it's going to be a long night.
First one goes down.
For New York, number 23 and number 14.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Hayden into the front court. His guys down big. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Here we go. Here we go.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Big pick right there.
4-3. That one off the mark. It's no good. Deep left corner.
Here coming left, left, left.
Mitchell Robinson sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
The first quarter's complete with the Pacers way out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Hayden surveys the floor. To Payton. for three. That's a forced shot from Elfrid Payton. Off the mark. Fires the three. Not that time. And a putback slam. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Brogdon. Here comes the screen. Slam dunk, Malcolm Brogdon.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Payton with the basketball. Down a bundle.